Hello everyone, welcome to TPF Talk channel again, and thank you for being here. And we are going to get right into it. People, you should protect yourself, or rather you should prevent yourself from getting HIV and AIDS after you've had sex. And safe sex, that is what we mean here. So anyways, I want to talk about PEP today. And this is a segment, this is a talking health segment, which is going to be available to you each and every Wednesday. So each and every Wednesday, we are going to share and we are going to talk about health in general. All right. And today I have specifically chosen PEP as a topic. Yeah, talking about PEP, which is post-exposure prophylaxis. So, anyways, before I actually get into this, so you might ask yourself, why is Fritz deciding to talk about this? So I've decided to talk about PEP because there was this time I was in hospital, right? There was a certain small hospital I was in when during the COVID times. That was in 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yes, it was in 2020. So there was this couple. I thought it was a couple, but apparently they were not a couple. So these two people, a lady and a guy, came to the hospital. Obviously, you can't disclose the information, as you know, according to the rules. So you have to follow those. Anyways, they came to the facility. They wanted to be tested for, they wanted to take an HIV test. Then, there was a qualified healthcare personnel to do that. So they went to the laboratory after, of course, guidance and counseling for some minutes, a few minutes, and they were like, "No, we know everything about that. So just let's go and test." So after the tests, the results came out. You know what? So the lady was HIV positive and the guy was HIV negative. The guy was shocked. And then, but then again, now he told us the story before they decided to come to get tested. So he said that this lady was apparently she was a commercial worker, sex commercial worker, and so he wanted to have sex, and then this lady, they went ahead and had sex. Sorry, yeah, let me state that first. That's a fact. They went ahead and had sex, but now listen to this part. So the lady told the guy to use a condom, but the guy was like, "No, I don't need a condom. I just wanna do this raw. That's where all the joy is." And the lady was like, "Okay, if you don't want to use the condom, then right, do what suits you, because you've just paid me. I can't say no." So they had sex, finished, and then, but now the guy was like, "Let's go and have an HIV test." Or at least that is the story that the guy told us, and we would like to believe that that was true, or rather, we like to believe that that was true. So, anyways, so after that, he was guided on how to use PEP because it was just like an hour after they've had sex and all that. Yeah. So, anyways, what is PEP? So, PEP, it's a critical emergency treatment after or rather, it's an emergency critical treatment after exposure to HIV, or rather, after potential exposure to HIV. So, if you feel that you've been potentially exposed to HIV, it's nice for you to take the PEP. So, this treatment involves taking antiretroviral, or rather, as you usually call it, as you famously call it, ARVs, medications, after you've been potentially exposed to HIV. So the goal of this medicine, or rather of PEP, is to prevent the virus from establishing an infection in your body. All right? So that is PEP's work. And there's this other part that I'm going to talk about. Now, this one you have to be keen because it's extremely important and crucial for you to note. All right? Yeah. So this part is timing and access. And more so, I'm talking about timing here. So timing is crucial and important. PEP must be started within 72 hours of, or rather after exposure to HIV. All right. Yeah. And the sooner the better. So it's preferable. It's supposed to be taken within 2 hours, or rather within 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours after exposure. All right. So if you are having unprotected sex and then you doubt your partner or the other person might be having HIV, or you confirm that they do, then it's advisable for you to take, or rather to start PEP within 72 hours after whatever the sex. All right. Yeah. So that's an extremely important piece of information that you have to take note of. And the other part that I'm going to talk about is the access. Now, how do you get access to PEP? Obviously, the first way is going to the nearest clinic, and most probably, or rather preferably, again, the government clinics, because they already they are usually the people, they usually get PEP almost all the time. Like, it's very rare for you to go to a government facility and lack PEP. So that is the first place that you should run to. And the other places that you should go is the sexual health clinics, and really any clinic, or rather any facility, or rather any healthcare facility will be able to guide you, on how you're supposed to get this type of medication. So guys, I thought that I should talk about this. I should talk about PEP because there are a lot of people who might be exposed, who might be potentially exposed to HIV, and they don't know what they're supposed to do. So you should go get PEP. But point to note, now, because you're going, or rather because you know PEP's available, it doesn't mean that you go having unprotected sex the way you like, because I'm gonna go and then get PEP. No, you should be careful and always use protection, or use any other means to prevent yourself from being infected from any STI. But for this one, if you've been potentially exposed to HIV, then it's advisable for you to go and take PEP. So anyways, guys, this is a very important video, and I would like for you to go ahead and share it widely with your friends, with your colleagues, and with anyone that you know, because it's going to be a piece of information which is crucial to people, because there are people who do not know these things, either through ignorance, either through lack of information, or any other factors that might make them not have this kind of information. So please widely share, and also make sure you subscribe and watch, be watching out for the Wednesday content, because Wednesday we will be talking about health. So it's all about talking health. That is the Wednesday segment. Anyways, guys, it's been so nice hanging out with you. You are all legends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and see you on the next one. Cheers.